Well, hello there. This is Virtuals the Chess Noob, learning and having fun with chess. Welcome to another episode of Quick Wins. And don't miss out on your copy of 50+2 Chess Quick Wins, now available on Amazon, based on this series. Now, in today's game, one of my Team Australia clubmates, Keith O'Lynch, demonstrates the absolute power of the Vienna game main line against the unsuspecting Vienna game player with the white pieces. The Vienna game main line is kind of like the Achilles heel of the Vienna game or the Vienna gambit because it's often very good for black. And white, if you're a Vienna game player, you really need to know how to respond to the Vienna game main line. Let's go take a look. So, Vienna game main line begins, of course, with the Vienna. So e4, e5, knight c3, Falkbeer, knight f6, and Vienna gambit f4, main line d5. This position is good for black because after captures in this position, white has a number of good moves, the classical, the modern, or the Paulsen attack. They're the only three good moves. In this game, I don't think white really knew how to play against the main line, and they captured this way. The interesting thing here is that the analytic engine on chess.com actually calls this an excellent move. I disagree. The evaluation definitely moves towards black, almost -1, -0.7, but more importantly, after captures, trading away all your pieces in the Vienna game is not a good idea. And here, try to see whether or not you can find the best move for white. Did you find it? The best move is actually d4. It's not that obvious. Any other move is pretty much bad. And this is the thing about the Vienna game main line when white trades everything off. Basically, there is always a threat of queen h4 check. Always need to keep a lookout for that, and this will become important at the end. But there's an asymmetry here because white can't develop their knight, while black can develop their knight, and it comes with an immediate attack on white's e-pawn, where there's no good direct attack on black's e-pawn. So this is the asymmetry that occurs. White now plays a sensible looking move, developing their bishop. That's actually a mistake, and in fact here it's almost -2.4, -2.5. And this just goes to show why you need to know how to play against the main line with white if you're a Vienna game player. Black plays a sensible move, knight with an attack. Here, again, white has to defend the center. They make a mistake, they don't do so, and now that hangs, takes, and it's about -3.6. Here, with that attack on the bishop, they try to choose to retreat. The most accurate move is very hard to see. It's queen to h5 with an attack, but, allowing that bishop to be traded. Difficult to contemplate, very unintuitive, and that was a mistake. It's about -5. Absolutely extraordinary. Bishop now out with an attack on the queen, and here, white, plays a sensible looking move, trying to develop their knight and also, maybe getting ready potentially for castle. Again, it's a mistake. It's about -7, -8 now. This escalating, worsening position for white, because now captures, notice, fully open e-file, semi-open d-file, real problem. White tries to kick the bishop with h3. It's an inaccuracy. It's basically a mistake, though they had to find bishop captures the pawn on f7. Now it's -11. This is such a problem because remember, this dark square diagonal, always potentially a problem. Well, with that pawn move, they've critically weakened these light squares. White captures the knight with a direct attack on the queen. What are they going to do? Here, white basically needs to trade their queen away. They need to take to prevent mate. Very hard to see, very normal. Queen forward, that's a blunder because queen h4 check, and here white opts to resign, because the only way they can delay mate by 1 turn is to block with g3, and then that would be mate anyway. Good game, GG.